Welcome to Schuie Cooks. I'm just out here for a quick little solo overnight trip at Gordon Country, and we're going to be cooking up a lot of things, as I always do. I never go to camp and do not cook up a feast. So to start, we're going to have a honey barbecue chicken skewers. Just going to prep that now because I'm running a little bit late and I want to get this on within the next half an hour. Normally I would let this marinate for a couple of hours or overnight, but I do not have that luxury right now. So let's get to prepping our chicken. So I've just got some chicken thigh fillets. So we're just going to trim them up, and then I've got a few other veggies that are going to go with it. We've got red onion, green capsicum, red capsicum, white onion, and also a zucchini. And I do have some mushrooms here as well if I do have some room to fit them in. So we'll see how we go. So we're going to start by prepping the chicken. Just trim a little bit of the fat off. Don't need all of it. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm going to dice it up into cubes just so we can put it on our skewers nicely. Now that I've got that all in a bowl, I'm just going to let that sit for a second while I've got the knife out. I'm going to start chopping up veggies. We're just going to sort of dice them. Well, not dice them, we'll probably slice most of them and just sort of similar sizes to the chicken. Now I don't know how much of this I'm going to have to use. That might be enough, but we're just going to go dice, zucchini. Now we're going to go some onion. Maybe like that, I think. And then this will fall apart. That'll be lovely. So for the chicken marinade, we're going to go super simple. I've got Lanes Honey BBQ seasoning. If you haven't tried this is fantastic. I absolutely love it. And I've got soy sauce, olive oil, and honey. Just going to mix that all into a nice little bowl here. I'll grab a spoon out to stir. So I would just do a couple tablespoons of seasoning, another couple tablespoons of soy sauce. So you don't want this to be too pasty. You want it to be more like a liquid. You can always add more. You can't necessarily take it out. So I like to go a little slower. A little bit of olive oil and honey. So the honey will give it a nice sticky glaze. I might actually go a little more honey, get a bit stickier. So you'll quickly learn, I don't really measure much. I use it as a rough guide and I go via taste after that. You can definitely measure all this out. I will put down in the description what I've used. I'm gonna set that aside. Chicken, we're just gonna tip it in. I'm gonna grab a couple of gloves out because I don't wanna put all the marinade on my hands and have to wash them again. Just gonna tip it over. Just gonna rub it through so every piece of chicken is nicely coated. We're gonna let that sit in the fridge for maybe half an hour. So I've got some stainless steel skewers. These are like a flat one so that your meat doesn't rotate on it. You definitely do not want it to rotate around so that when you're flipping it, it flips nicely. 2 very nice looking kebabs. Now, while I wait for that fire to sit down again, I'm gonna keep what's in here because we're gonna actually drizzle that over the top while it's cooking. And then that way you get a nice sort of almost glaze on it. I am going to put a little bit just on the bits that are missing it. So that fire's died right down now, which is perfect. It is still quite hot because of all the coals that are in there, but that is okay. We want a little bit of heat. I'm just going to throw them. I don't want to go too hot because they're going to take a while to cook, but I'm going to see how they go in the middle there for a little bit, and then we will come back later and then drop all those juices on it. So it's been about 5 minutes. I'm just going to flip them, see what they're doing. We're going to do a full 180. They're cooking nicely, actually. Full 180. I'm just going to grab some more of that sauce we made. I'm just going to baste it. Just a little drizzle over the top, just to let it caramelize, and all the flavors will just run through there. So these have been cooking away now for probably 30-40 minutes. They're pretty much done. They're just going to do one final little glaze and then let them sit for maybe another 5-10. All right, so that's my honey barbecue chicken kebabs. I'm really keen to dig in. They look absolutely fantastic. So they are really good. The only thing that would probably improve that if you put a little bit of chili through. Other than that, I'm going to enjoy lunch.